What up, peeps? I'm Aiden Kramer with the Law Office of Aiden H. Kramer in Colorado, and you're watching All Up in Your Business. Cue theme song. Just kidding. I don't have a theme song. As you hopefully know, these last few episodes have been me attempting to answer questions that I get from you guys. This is going to be my last video for a little while where I try to answer your guys' questions. So if you email me or comment questions and I don't get back to you right away, just stay tuned and hopefully I'll answer your questions in upcoming videos. So today I'm going to answer a question that came from Sean and another question that came from somebody who just signed their name T. So Sean and T, I'm answering your questions today. Sean asked a few questions. He asked first, how long does it take to hear back after I register with the Secretary of State? Well, Sean, it's definitely going to depend on your state. If you're in Colorado, you pretty much always hear back instantly. The application, the articles of organization for the Secretary of State in Colorado, you file those electronically and they get filed pretty much automatically and you are immediately registered. I'm not familiar with the turnaround time of other states, but in Colorado at least, it's instant after you file your articles of organization or articles of incorporation to start an LLC or a corporation. Sean also asked, do I need a DBA as well? DBA means doing business as. The reason you might want a DBA is if you are going to operate your business under a name different from that you registered with your articles of organization or incorporation. So let's say your LLC has one name, but you want to do business under a similar or different name, then you could register that DBA by filing a statement of trade name. If you're going to be doing business under the name that you filed with your articles of organization or incorporation, then you don't need to file a trade name. Then finally, Sean asked, do I need to be registered with the state before I apply for a federal tax ID number or an EIN, employer identification number? Yes, Sean, if you're going to be registering your business as an LLC or a corporation or some other legal entity that you have to register with the state, then you do want to make sure you're registered with the state before you submit that application to the IRS for your federal tax ID number. The Form SS4, which is the application for the employer identification number or EIN or federal tax ID number, they're all the same thing. That application for that wants your entity name and that entity structure. So you need to already have that name and you need to have that structure all worked out and registered before you file that application. T specifically was asking about Arizona. T filed paperwork with Arizona to start his or her LLC and realized that he or she did it incorrectly. So T asked, how long do I have to wait after filing my articles of organization before I can amend them? If your state is like Colorado, where you get confirmation pretty much instantly after you file your articles of organization, if you then realize that you did something incorrectly, you can generally file an article of amendment or some sort of other paperwork to change something in your articles of organization almost instantly to fix that. Otherwise, if your state takes a little bit longer or doesn't automatically give you that confirmation, then you should wait until you receive whatever paperwork or confirmation you will get from your state before amending your articles, because who knows, something may come up and your articles of organization may not get approved or registered, in which case you would need to refile them anyway. So filing in articles of amendment prematurely may make no difference at that point. Thank you so much, Sean and T, for those wonderful questions. If you or anybody else has any more questions, go ahead and comment them. If you're in Colorado and you would like to speak with me personally about starting or running your startup or small business, feel free to contact me. My phone number and email are below. Otherwise, thank you all so much for watching and for your fantastic questions. I'm Aiden Kramer, and I'll see you next time.